Broadcast is live. Here we are.
All right.
So we're in the countdown to the Tracker Collectibles action figure set. These are called Prestige Collection. And I have a prototype for one of them right here. That's Julius Black.
So cool.
He comes with the Black Ledger as well. Of course, he's unpainted, and but you can see he has head swivel, articulation, sits at a 90-degree angle, all very cool. So that's one of the figures. I'm here representing that for the Electric Black. Peter, all I have are the Super 7 figures, which represent the two different colorways that we have coming out for Phantom Starkiller. But the prototype for Phantom Starkiller, I believe I can do a screen share, right? Share screen.
I'm not sure we can share screen on this platform. But if everyone wants to check out the Kickstarter, it's posted in most of the links. It'll show some pictures. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
You can.
Yeah, we're in Infinity right now. So here's the whole line of figures that we have coming out this year. Of course, the first two are Phantom Starkiller and Julius Black from the Electric Black. We have an unlockable figure with White Ash. We have Lillian. And we have Gut Ghost, also an unlockable figure. Later in the year, we're going to have Metal Shark Bro and Lana from the Mall. And this is just a quick preview of some of the stuff that you're going to be able to get in our Kickstarter. This is like a special sneak preview for you guys. So we are going to have variant covers available of both Phantom Starkiller #1 and the Electric Black #1. Then here comes the coup de grace. The regular editions of both Phantom Starkiller and Julius Black 375 figures. Then we have our Kickstarter exclusives. I will just say this to you multiple times during this live broadcast that we're doing. This is the only way to get these. If you do not back these on this Kickstarter, you're out of luck. I've heard a lot of people say they wish they could have gotten the Super 7 glow in the dark when they had a chance. Don't worry. There is no limit to these. You can buy as many as you want, but you can only get them during this campaign.
Yep. Once we make the print run, that's solid. It's set in stone, and that's it.
That's it. We also have a Julius Black variant colorway, and he'll be in this glow pink. It's going to be very, very cool, so don't miss out on these. We're also offering graded options for your comic books. We're offering graded options for your figures from AFA. If you're not an action figure aficionado, we are adding those as tier rewards. So you'll be able to get all 4 of those graded as well. The action figures, not just the comics. And then, we've thought about shops, people that want to come in and buy a bundle for their store. We have you covered here. And then, it's a beautiful campaign.
Sorry to interrupt you, Joe, but do you know real quick for shops that are listening what that bundle is going to be? Do we have the case amount that we're going to do?
It's 3 of each figure right now. So you get 3 regular Julius, 3 Phantom Starkiller. Let me make sure I'm getting that right because the price point's pretty high on it, but I'll give you that right now. Here it is. You get 3 Phantom Starkiller classic colorways. You get 3 Julius Black classic colorways. You get 3 Phantom Starkiller glow-in-the-dark colorways and 3 Julius Black glow-in-the-dark colorways. We do have unlockable figures, like I said, coming up. So we'll probably put another reward tier in there at that time that will include both Lillian and Gut Ghost once they become unlocked.
Rumors are going on right now about if we do get to when, right? Knock on wood, get to those unlocks, that we're going to have special variations of those characters as well.
That's right. And there is a super secret unlock, which I'll show you here because I'm bad at keeping secrets, I guess.
Oh, who's that? Is that Draco Knuckleduster?
We are working on the sculpt and turnaround for him as we speak. If we hit, I believe it's 100K, he will unlock as well. So he is the super secret one that we haven't even listed. Shh, don't tell anybody that isn't watching.
And I imagine there's going to be a glow in the dark version of him too.
Yeah, and both Lillian and Gut Ghost are going to have variant colorways. I think hers is not glow in the dark. She's more. I think she's getting a ninja outfit like she does in the book.
Yep.
And then Gut Ghost, I believe he is a blue glow figure of some sort.
Very cool. Yeah,
But,
some of those, seeing the original design for Gut Ghost, we've been working on these figures for well over a year now,
over a year
behind the scenes, and it's been an interesting process. Again, getting that's a 3D printed version that Joe's holding up right now of Julius Black, from the Electric Black, the most popular character. He's basically the Crypt Keeper of the Electric Black. But anyways, yeah, what we've been doing, and those drawings, that drawing that he just held up of Knuckle Duster was done by Ben Aslin, who
yes, Ape Drape Studios. Give him a follow on Instagram or on Facebook.
What was that again? Can you say that again? What studio?
He calls himself Ape Drape Studios.
Ape Drape.
Yeah, like all these toy guys have like a special moniker. So like Peter Gorel, who's the creator of Star Killer, he's known as Killer Bootlegs. They all have very interesting side names, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know what else to call it, just their moniker.
And just so everyone knows, the Kickstarter is going to be fulfilled here at, I'm actually not there right now. I'm in St. Augustine for the holiday break, but at the HQ in Fort Myers, we have our whole team. And if you ever ordered any books or merchandise from us down here in Fort Myers, you know that we take great care in our packaging protection. So that's not going to change at all in this Kickstarter. We are going to be fulfilling ourselves right down there. Everything will be shipped. And yeah, we're just really excited. This has been a long time coming. We're at the 20-minute mark now before the Kickstarter does go live.
And I do have a couple of cool things for people that are tuning in to let them know. These aren't even going to be included in the Kickstarter. And how this works is as follows. Backer number one, as long as you stay in the campaign, you don't back out. You have to stay in till the end. I'm going to toss you, at the end of the campaign, I'll mail you out a Phantom Star Killer 4th printing, glow-in-the-dark, #1 with a remark on it. So, hey, Andrea. So that's for backer number one. So who's it going to be? Whoever you are, you get this for free just by staying in the campaign and backing at any reward tier.
Does that go for people on the call as well? Like if I back it real quick and I'm the first person, do I?
No, it does not apply to anybody that runs Tracker.
Okay. Boo.
Backer number two, because I know people will snipe each other at trying to get these. You'll get this. This is the Black Caravan exclusive Electric Black #1 with a gold remark of Julius Black. So those are just little bonus thank yous for staying in the campaign. If you back out, you do not get it. You get nothing.
Because they backed out.
You backed out.
So
will it stay in? You got to stay in to win it. So those two things you get right away if you come in and back us right away. The goal that we're looking for is $30,000. Mm-hmm. That covers all of our tooling, and that will help us do a full print run of over 1,000 figures of each of these colorways, and they're all on personalized cards and stuff like that. So I hope everybody's gonna run in there, grab their figures, and be happy with that. Again, the only way to get your Julius Black glow-in-the-dark or your Phantom Star Killer glow-in-the-dark is through this campaign. Heard a lot of complaints that people couldn't find this guy. And a little piece of history here is when I started working with Peter years ago, and he was doing the Super 7 launch of Phantom Star Killer, we had like a day, I think, to pop this card back out for this. So I did the original card art for the Super 7 glow-in-the-dark, and it is the rarest figure. This probably will again be the rarest figure, but only because it's only available through the campaign. So I know a lot of people are probably going to miss it somehow. Don't miss your chance to get the glow-in-the-dark Star Killer and Julius. They will be sought after later on.
And again,
once we're done, we're done.
Show them the 4th printing. That was what it was based on. What he was just talking about.
Yeah.
Is what we did the 4th.
This was the original, like Super 7 glow-in-the-dark Star Killer. Now that figure, whenever I see it pop up on eBay, it goes for like $200 or something. That's if people are willing to part with it. I think I only have one carded one left.
I bought one last year on eBay for $100. So it's more than.
It's very rare.
Yes, it's very
rare figure. And I think there's only one that's signed out there, and that one belongs to Ben Bishop. He had me sign it for some reason.
Oh, I have one signed by Peter.
Oh, do you?
If you didn't like purposely miss the flight, I would have got it signed by you too.
I didn't purposefully miss the flight. You know, it got canceled. Yeah, my whole year has been effed when it comes to flying. So,
insider knowledge: Joe was supposed to come out. Joe and his wife Hillary were supposed to come out, and for his birthday weekend, the grand opening of Scout headquarters. What was it? 2 weeks ago now. Losing track of time, and his flight got canceled after waiting in the airport for like 6 hours. And he was supposed to come out to New York Comic Con in October as well, and somehow he got purchased the wrong ticket there, so that ended up not happening. So I just think he doesn't want to see me, ladies.
It's not true. That's not true at all. I'm looking through here. I want to give something to backer number 3.
Oh yeah. Well, I think I should, since I'm James Hake the Third. Don't you think I should give something to backer number 3 because it makes sense?
That sounds good, man. What are you going to give him?
It's a really good something to stay with Tracker. Because neither of my books are available yet, so I could sign as Joe Schmalke. I
like this.
You like this? Good.
That's kind of like the guy who was running around signing books. He's like, "I'll sign your book as Stan Lee."
Oh, wow.
For $200, and like 4 people got it. I was
Did they really? That's terrible. I don't know. Let me think about that. I'll handle number 3 though. Backer number 3.
So the first 3 backers are getting a special gift as long as they stay in through the whole campaign. We also have a lot of cool tiers. I'm going to share the screen again one more time so you guys can take a look at the coolness that is part of our campaign. All right, so let's start at the top here. One of the lower tiers, and not that it's low because it's still awesome. You can get either the Star Killer or the Julius Black turnaround art by Ben Aslin. He did the turnaround art for these, and these will be prints. Then
do we have tiers for the originals too, Joe?
No, they are not included at this time. We think later in the campaign we might add some stuff. But
yeah, some cool stuff, some original art potentially.
All of our tiers are highly affordable, by the way. Let's go down and look at the most expensive tier. And this is the one for stores. That's the Dirty Dozen. You get 12 figures for $240. That's our top tier. This one's meant for stores or a hardcore collector. You want to have one to open and a couple to display or give some away to a friend or hold on to them and flip them on eBay. That's the tier for you, $240. You can get a graded glow-in-the-dark Julius Black figure. That's $150. That's for the AFA grading. Same with Phantom Star Killer. And then, of course, we've got graded comics as well for both Star Killer and Julius Black. They will have these exclusive Tracker toy collectible covers. So again, these are only offered through this campaign as well, those particular covers. And then, of course, one more time, the variants for the variant colorways of Julius Black and Phantom Star Killer are available right here on this Kickstarter. If you do not back this Kickstarter, you're going to be out of luck. We do offer a way to get multiple variants of the figures. So right here is the sweet spot, right?
You want to get Joe, sorry to interrupt, buddy, but I can't see your screen. So can you try sharing your screen again? I know you're referencing it.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
All right, here we go. Is it sharing? Yes,
it is. Yes.
Okay, beautiful. So let's start at the top again. Here are the 6. Now we know there are 7, but here are the first 6 properties from Scout and Black Caravan that are being made into Tracker Collectibles' first wave of figures. We are starting with Phantom Star Killer by Peter Gorel and Electric Black by me and Rich Woodall. Here are your reward tiers. Again, here's the Ben Aslin turnaround art. That is at the $5 rewards. You can get the comic books, variant covers. Those are $10 rewards. Listen, if you wanted to get you want to get a figure in both books and a turnaround, you can do that. They're all add-ons as well. So you place your order, and on the back end, you can still add on as many of these things as you would like. We have then of course we've got the Phantom Starkiller. This is the regular colorway that will be going to a direct market. These could be possibly carded a little bit differently since they are part of the Kickstarter than the ones that go to the direct market. But the idea is that the figure will remain the same on the direct.
I think
market.
they will be carded slightly different just to add that collectability to it. It's something we kind of talked initially. With, but
and he's beautiful. He comes with his light sword of darkness. Peter has done a complete. He's oversaw the creation of both of these figures. He's added so many cool new things to it. These are the best. And I sound like a used car salesman, but these are the best looking sculpts that I've seen on retro style action figures.
100%.
So we put a lot of. Peter put a lot of time in. We put a lot of time in. There was. If you read through our campaign too, you'll see that we had to make some changes over time with different head sculpts, especially on Julius Black. He looked like a sort of a rat Nosferatu at one point, but we pushed to have his face fixed up. And so, yeah, those two are the regular editions of both Julius and Phantom Starkiller. Again, this one's going to be hot. The glow-in-the-dark Phantom Starkiller and the glow-in-the-dark Julius Black. These are the two that if you're coming in, if I was coming in and I could only choose one thing that I wanted to get, I'd get one of these two. Because I know money's tight for people. These are only $25 a piece, whether you get the glow-in-the-dark or the regular edition.
So as an example, Joe, just say I wanted to purchase the Phantom Starkiller #1 action figure variant for $10. Once I go into Kickstarter and I purchase that, there will be a screen that allows me to purchase other things. Like if I want to buy.
You can do it as an add-on on the second screen.
Very cool.
Yep. And that's just to let people know that, you know, you can, and we do have tiers signed up. We have tiers set up so that you can get, if you want both regular editions and that's it, you can get both regular editions. If you want to get both glow editions and that's it, you can do that. If you want to get all four, we have a tier for that. Let's say you want to get all four, plus you want to get numerous other things, or you want to get multiple sets. Well, we've got that mega pack where you can get all three of each of the figures. As soon as we hit our first unlockable, which is Lillian from White Ash, as soon as we hit, I'm going to share my screen one more time so you can take a look at what she looks like. Hold on a second. Yes. Okay. Share screen. Share. All right. We're in Infinity. All right. Here is our first unlockable. We've got Lillian from White Ash, created by Charlie Stickney and Connor Hughes. So at $45,000, you get the ability to purchase her, and she will be $25 as well. There is her turnaround art, which will also be available at $5, which is an unlockable, and her unlockable, the unlockable White Ash #1, which will be a $10 reward.
Now, Joe, can you tell everybody what the size of those art prints are?
I think they are 5x7. Is my understanding. Yes, 5x7 turnaround art.
Nice thick paper, very beautiful. Well
and then we offer all the same stuff that we have with Starkiller and Julius, right?
Yep.
We've got the CGC grading, both, and the AFA grading. At $60,000, we unlock the mighty badass Gut Ghost by Enzo Garza. Again, he comes with all the same stuff. You get the turnaround, you get an unlockable cover, and then the figure grading, yada, yada. We continue. And look at these handsome guys. This is Tractor Collectibles. The guy who looks a lot like the lead singer of Ministry is Peter Gorel, right here. Me,
Al Jorgensen.
he looks so punk rock right here. And Don Hanfield. So that rounds out our team. Of course, we have had a lot of help from the creators of each of these books, providing us with turnaround artwork. The entire campaign was designed and put together by Peter Gorel, Killer Bootlegs. If you know nothing about bootleg toys.
And Joe's gone. So
I don't know what happened, dude. That's trippy.
I guess he said what he had to say, Joey, and then he was out.
I know.
Peace.
That's
no,
funny.
Super excited, man. I mean, I know
they're all gorgeous.
Aren't they amazing? I know you've been privy to a lot of the the insider knowledge for a little bit because you've helped a great deal with us promoting the campaign. But yeah, we're super excited. This has been a long time coming. We think it's the start of something amazing. Just as a fan, what other characters about this first 7 now? What other characters, scout characters, do you think would be awesome? You just pieced out, man. You did an Irish goodbye, as they say.
I was like, yeah. Oh, we are counting down. We've got 8 minutes.
8 minutes. So 8 minutes left. Joey, give me your top 8 characters that you would want to see as action figures.
Man, that's hard. I do want to see a ton of stuff, man. I would love to see some cool characters for maybe Vlad Cool.
Oh,
that'd be a really good one.
That's number 1. Give me 8.
Oh man, that's so hard, dude.
I'll start. I'll let you think, and I'll start.
Yeah, that's so hard.
So my 8, number 1 is Mullet Cop. I'm not sure if you guys have read that. I highly recommend it.
I need some Soulstream figures.
That's a good one too
for the kids.
Ranger Stranger, upcoming series that we have that is just amazing, about basically a psychopathic Inspector Gadget, who's a park ranger. I think he would be amazing.
Frank at home on the farm.
Frank at home on the farm with like an old. That would be a great. I think pretty much all the characters in Electric Black.
Yeah,
Roy would be awesome. A big size Roy, Joe.
Yeah. And the cool thing about these figures too, and he isn't being released yet, but Metal Shark Bro is going to be the biggest figure in the Wave 1 line.
Nice.
That's why he's
ladies and gentlemen, when you see the Metal Shark Bro figure, the designs, and then what it's turned out to be, it's unreal. Yeah, what's some other good ones that
what would be really cool that I always thought I would
buy
love
the horns.
to have?
Oh my gosh, yes,
that would be good. I want some of the cursed figures, man. Some of the cursed items
artifacts.
That are the artifacts. I want just even if they're like little, but like I can just fidget with while I'm on in a stream, dude. That would be really cool.
I'd also like to see Daredevil. Joking. Shepherd by our good buddy Andrea Lorenzo Molinari and his son Roberto. I think the Shepherd would be awesome with the staff. Yeah, so cool.
But the whole thing that me and Peter are looking at, and the rest of the team is our if you want to see a figure come to life, buy the books. Make sure that the book is popular.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how we're sort of we look at a couple of things. One is toyeticness. Like, is this a playable figure? Is this something that people are going to want to pick up and like play with, right? So a lot of the characters that I actually draw and write, I would say like about half of them are not very toyetic because they're just like people in outfits. But things like Metal Shark Bro, Julius Black, Phantom Star Killer, these are very cool looking figures. And I will say this too: females are usually poorly sculpted in retro lines. The two women that we are making figures of for the Tracker Collectibles line. So the mall character will be part of like our second campaign. They're both two of the best female sculpted figures we have out there. The Lillian figure is just amazing.
It's another good one. I'm sure you guys aren't. It hasn't been released yet. It's a title by Kip Wells that we're doing called Mr. Easta. And have you seen that? I think I have
seen it. Yeah.
I think those would make killer figures. Like the whole world there is amazing. There's tons. Another one that for those of you who haven't read Metal Shark Bro 2 Attack on Hamzig Island, they have a character called Meth Gator. I think would be incredible.
Meth Gator would be cool. Yeah, and for anybody that is not, did I leave again?
Nope, you're still here.
For anybody who has not read Metal Shark Bro, it just won the Ringo this year for best comedy graphic novel. So check out Hamzig Island and the Volume 1 as well.
Yeah, the art is incredible by Walter Osley, and the story is done by Kevin and Bob, and both of them, I'll tell you, they're hysterical. They do.
It's a talented crew of guys.
Yes, sure. It is. They do a podcast called Word Brothers. I honestly think they should be writing Deadpool. That and Andrew.
3 minutes, by the way. 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Reminder: Backer 1 is getting a remarked Phantom Star Killer 4th printing #1, and I have a glow in the dark pin for this. This is only if you stay in the campaign. I'm not giving it to you if you back out. Backer 2 gets a Black Caravan exclusive Electric Black #1 with a gold remark of Julius Black. Again, only if you stay in the campaign. Don't back out.
297 followers, Joe. It's bumped up another 40 in the past.
And we're 2 minutes away. I'm going to, as soon as it goes live, I'd like to share the screen to
Yeah.
Let's prep it. Go ahead and share now. Share now.
Perfect. Yeah, because I was literally doing the same thing. So, but go for it, man. It's your show.
Let's see here. Well, I don't know if I want to be on the back end. I want to make sure Peter's able to launch this without my stupid hands.
Oh, so you mind, Joey?
Let me pull it up. Yeah, I'll pull it up because you probably have all the stuff, back end stuff that you don't want to pull up.
Yeah. At this point, it's like I should stay out of there. I will end up breaking something. So, and like Peter has been up for the last, he's been working on this project really hard over a year, but definitely in the last month with putting together a very sexy looking Kickstarter, if I do say so. And he did it all on his own. So pretty good for a first time out for Peter, putting together the Kickstarter. He is a perfectionist to a fault. And so I know that everybody's going to be knocked out by how cool this is. 1 minute. Who's going to be backer number one? I got to figure this one out. I want to figure this one out. So excited. But this is your chance to get the glow in the dark.
Who's it going to be?
Who is going to? I think I'll.
Oh, I'm ready. Wait, did I get? I'm not allowed to win it.
I'm not either, I guess, right?
No, if you work for Scout or you're in a Scout affiliate, you cannot win the award of backer number one.
Man,
you've disqualified yourself out of the game.
I know. I disqualified myself from a lot of things.
It should be live any moment now.
Yep.
Oh, this is exciting.
It should be live. Let me see if I can refresh the screen really quick. I forget where I'm at. Okay, here we go. Is this it?
Here we go. Did you launch it?
Boom! There it is. I don't know if you guys can see that.
We cannot.
Oh, long. I literally have two screens up with it. I was like, I'm gonna back this.
All right. All right. Here we go, guys. It is live.
It says 0 backers. What do you guys are slacking, man?
There's one.
There it is.
Listen, I think one of the things that I've noticed about Kickstarter is when people dogpile on a project early on,
3 backers.
As you can see, the number just bumped.
3 backers.
So that's it. All 3 rewards are already taken there.
Boom.
We'll find out later today who those people are. Here they come.
We got some winners. 6 backers.
Yeah, man. So I hope everybody comes in, checks out our new retro line of figures. If this is a successful campaign, we will be doing another one that, again, will include Metal Shark and the Mall. And we'll have a couple other surprises coming up as well. So we've even been talking about possibly doing a vehicle at some point, which would be kind of cool. So, and again, our 375s are the best looking retro 375s. You don't want to miss out. So,
and how everybody tell the ladies and gentlemen out there, how are we doing the shipping?
It's all going to be done through Fort Myers Scout headquarters, I thought, right?
Yes, correct. But the shipping is going to be charged at the time of shipment, I believe, through the backer kit.
Yeah, I think that's for international backers. I'm not 100% how that one got set up. Again, this campaign has been set up by Peter, but I can go ahead and look. Let's see.
I'm going to scroll down while let's take a look. Let's see what we can, if I were to back, let's see.
Yeah, I'm curious. Oh, we've already got 13 backers, man.
Wow, look at this.
That's a lucky number. And where are people coming in for? Let's see, because you can see which pledges are getting the backers. Right now, we've got 3 Phantom Starkiller glow-in-the-dark colorway ones. The exclusive ones. We've got the PSK action figure set. We've got 3 backers for that, where you get both the glow and the regular. Then we've got 1 backer for the classic Julius and Phantom Starkiller, 2 for glow-in-the-dark Julius and Starkiller. Yeah, it seems to be like people are grabbing a smattering of whatever right now. We've got somebody that's already come in and gotten a graded classic PSK.
I think I was backer number 18, it says.
There it is. Backer number
We do
2.
have to check the shipping though, Joe, because I'm not seeing.
Right. Let me.
Because I backed it and it said 0 for shipping. So.
And when is this 35 days from
Did
now?
it scare you a little bit? It scared me.
Yeah. I'm wondering if the shipping is included. I'm assuming it's not, but yeah, we'll figure that one out.
We got somebody claiming their backer number 2.
Oh yeah, who's that? Who claims?
Christian Howard.
Christian Howard. Stay in.
Thank you, Christian.
Get one of these. Remarked. Julius. Signed by me. And if I can get Rich to remark it too, I'll get him to remark it.
Sweet deal.
Who got number 1? That's my question.
Yeah, who's number 1? Are you guys watching? If you are, let us know. That'd be kind of cool.
A lot of times shipping is done after the campaign.
We're at 30 backers, gentlemen. 31 backers.
Wow. Let me hit refresh on mine.
31 still. 35 days.
Wow.
So just so everybody knows, the campaign will end on January 1st, 2022.
Okay.
A lot of that is for tax purposes.
Yeah, it came down to we did research on the back end, and we would have been taxed as tracker this year, even though we couldn't spend the money until Kickstarter. And that's the other thing. Kickstarter is an all or nothing platform. So if we don't meet our goal, we get nothing at the end of it. So when we collect our funds after the successful campaign, it takes about 2 weeks processing time for it to go into our account so that we can start spending it, and sending these, getting these sculpts modeled and molded for production. So that's the long process, right? Not to bore everybody with the back end of how toys are made, but we create a hard cast mold. From that mold, the figures are produced. Then they are painted and carded and shipped to us. So it soup to nuts. I think the process is per figure. All the figures are going to be done at once, obviously, but I think it's going to take 6 to 8 months for the process to happen. With shipping being the way it is from overseas to here, so the deadline that we've set for people having these figures in hand is December of next year. Of course, if things change with shipping times and we get them faster, you'll get them faster. And we're saying now that all Kickstarter backers are going to be receiving these before the regular editions, before they go to market. So you'll have access to the figures months before anybody else can.
And we're going to be sending them again directly from Scout HQ. The team down here is pumped and excited. We've already researched the different types of boxes that we're going to be ordering and the different packing materials. So just so everyone knows, I know, I've backed hundreds of Kickstarters in my time, and I would say more than half of them, unfortunately, do not pack correctly. They'll just throw a comic in an envelope or something like that. We aren't going to do that. So yeah, just looking forward to it. Hey, Joe, you mind clicking that video so we can share the video with everybody?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, do it.
Let's do it, man. I was actually gonna see
it's Peter put this together, and it's pretty good. I'm into it.
He's having no trouble. Could you say it again?
Lost audio on my end.
Wait. Here we go. You get to see Peter's beautiful face in a second.
Do you hear it, Joe? I don't hear it.
No, it's pretty low. But people, there he is. The Captain Killer Bootlegs himself. He looks like he's trying to pick a fight with us, right?
Yeah.
He's like, well, you guys got a problem? You don't want to back my project? I'll come back to your house. Project. I'll punch you in the face.
Is that the original art that you did right in his background now?
It is. And then, as you can see, the carded glow figure is on his bottom.
Yeah.
My left.
And if you guys pay attention closely, you can see the Playmates version of Draco on the bottom right, and then.
Oh yeah, and on the left you got Star Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are coming
Nice.
this year as well.
This
And
one
then
here.
on the upper right-hand corner, you can see like a candle. It's pretty. I think that's a candle. I'm not sure what
That's
that
a
is.
light. That's a light, isn't it? Where?
Upper right.
No, that's just a light bulb, man.
Uh,
He just redid his entire studio too, so it's looking pretty baller in there right now, I would assume. I am going to update all of my stuff so that people can go get their tracker collectibles figures. And
We're
if
at
you are
58
backer number one, I
backers.
want to know about it. I want to know who you are.
58 backers, ladies and gentlemen. 61 backers.
Wow,
That happened.
that's awesome.
That's within the first 9 minutes.
Wow,
Insane.
that's huge.
All right.
That's awesome.
And did we share the link for the Kickstarter?
Yeah, it's in there. I
did
can
on
start again.
Scout.
That's cool. 14% of its goal. That's really cool.
Yeah, I'd love it if we could make it to, I'd like to be fully backed by the end of the day, so I don't have a panic attack.
I don't know if you guys can see that. If it's clickable, I'm not sure. I hope it is. If not, I will put it in there later.
So cool, man.
Oh, nice.
We're going to be at, just so everybody knows, if they're in the San Diego area, some of our team is going to be at San Diego Comic-Con, special edition. So be sure to stop by if you're in the neighborhood. And we're going to have these really cool little postcards as well to pass out to people, to have them hopefully back the campaign. But yeah, this is exciting stuff, man. 62 backers.
It's great. It's great.
63.
Then,
Wow.
68. 70. Look at this. I love it. It's like watching the stock market. Ooh, got a plane coming over. Apologize. So Joe, over under
Yes.
500 backers. Would you take the over or the under?
Oh, I think we're gonna have over 500. There's not a doubt.
Joey,
Not a
over or
doubt.
under?
Over under for what's that?
500.
Sorry.
500 backers total from this
500
campaign.
backer total. Ooh, I think
we're gonna
I
have.
mean, at the rate it's going, I think we're gonna hit that quick, man.
All right, well, about 1,000. I raised the stakes, gentlemen.
1,000.
Over under.
Ooh. Okay.
I'll say under.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be spending a lot of money, so that which means there's going to be less backers, but more.
I'm going
money.
to say over.
I like your positive thinking on this.
Going to say over. 35 days. We have until the end of the year. There's a lot of holidays coming up.
That's
You know,
true.
today is one of the busiest shopping days of the year,
Mhm.
being Black Friday. But there's plenty more shopping before Hanukkah and Christmas, Kwanzaa, everything. Like I'm telling you,
It maybe we might hit 1,000. That'd be really cool.
what's the expectations on delivery of these? Are we figuring summer?
So we have it set for December just to give ourselves I'm being realistic here that like anything can happen, right? We will of course send it out as soon as we get it.
Yep.
But with all the hardest thing for us to come by is going to be the figures because those have to be shipped from overseas. But with the comic books, the prints and stuff like that, we'll get the ball rolling on those right away as soon as the campaign ends. And again, we can get those books graded upfront by whatever tier people have bought at, and we'll do the. I think it's CGC allows for like 9/8 or better, or you reject
They
it.
do. And that's the advantage that people don't realize. Being in Fort Myers, Florida, it's an hour and 15 minutes from Sarasota, Florida, which is where CGC is headquartered. I go there pretty much once every other month and drop off books for Scout and pick up books for Scout. So that is something that I will personally take charge of. Now the AFA, which is the action figure graded ones, those will take a little bit longer, obviously, because we have to get
we have to wait for the figures to come in. Yeah.
So they'll have different options and whatnot. Yeah, a lot of this is super exciting. And obviously, as soon as we get those in, but here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize is, and why we didn't launch this Kickstarter, say last year when we were considering it, or at the beginning part of this year, was we wanted to get a lot of the tooling done, a lot of the design. We want to perfect it. So we put a lot of our own money up front to get this taken care of, so it doesn't take forever and a day for you to get these amazing action figures and cool rewards in your hands. So we took some pretty big steps in order for that to happen. So I think it's going to be on the sooner end. But like Joe said, you never know with delays. There is a supply chain problem occurring.
And if we end up going to war with China or something like that, that could
that would probably delay it a little bit.
We don't want that to happen. That was a bad joke.
Bad joke. So where are we now on the track? Let's see here. We are at how many?
We have 72 backers. We're
at 77.
79.
79. Yep.
79 backers.
54
now we're at 80
total.
It's every time we click on it, why watch it, right? It's just gonna keep bouncing all over the place. Maybe we stop talking when we hit 100 backers. How about that? We're at 80 right now. Again, these are going to be the highest quality retro style action figures you've ever seen. These are just the prototypes. The ones that we're going to be getting back are going to be fully colored. The Julius Black will be offered in a pink glow colorway. Again, I'm here representing that. Peter is Captain Phantom Starkiller himself. He's got the prototype for that. He was nice enough to give me the prototype for Julius.
I heard rumors there might be a tier for your chance to get your hands on a prototype.
That could be happening. All these things are coming. We had only so much time to put the campaign together and do it right. We wanted to make sure that at least everybody was able to have the option to get in, get the things that they wanted, and we are going to have some higher tier things available midway through the campaign. So you'll want to keep an eye on the campaign too.
For sure.
Share it out. Make sure we hit those stretch goals, because as those happen, we're going to unlock some interesting stuff along the way as well. One of the things we talked about was possibly doing prototype style figures with that would be cast, and then I would do custom card art for the back of it. So I'd draw an original image of Starkiller or Julius Black. Those will be super limited, super rare. Not sure if they're going to be in this campaign or in the next one, but they will be available at some point. Was there also supposed to be? Yes, White Ash is unlocked at $45,000. So the goal that we're trying to reach is 30,000. At 45,000, White Ash gets unlocked. So if you want to see White Ash come to life, come in. You're going to want to get all the figures anyway. I mean, if you want to wait for White Ash to come around, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to force you to do anything.
Now, for those people who backed, those 85 backers that we have now that have backed the campaign, when we do hit those, knock on wood, those unlockables, is there a chance for them to add on? Obviously, they can go back into their pledge and add those additional figures, correct?
Yeah. So how it works in Kickstarter is basically if you back at a certain tier, you can always go back and manage your pledge, right? So you can add more figures, you can add more add-ons. The only time you can't do that is at the end, right? So if you decide, hey, I really want 2 of the glow-in-the-dark Starkillers, or I want 2 of the regular Julius Blacks, but all you backed for was 1 Starkiller, you certainly have the ability to go back in, manage your pledge, add those additional figures on. You want those variant covers because you're like, oh, this is the only way to get those. But you were tight on your budget at the beginning of the month, and all of a sudden you're flush because you got some Christmas money. Come back in and add them in.
Very
these
cool.
That's awesome.
Wow. Yeah, the figures are so great. Again, props to the whole Tractor team, Peter and you, Joe, especially. You guys have done a hell of a job. Joe is a action figure aficionado and basically created a negative habit for me because now I'm buying action figures again.
What was funny was when you told me you backed the Sentinel, because I was like, oh my God, he's going all in. And then and I thought that was too much, right? I was like, no, that's. And then I got drunk one night and I backed Galactus, which was more expensive. So I was like, eh.
I have Galactus too. And by the way, that Sentinel is amazing. If those of you haven't seen it, I only wish you would have got me into it earlier, Joe, because I wish I could have got Jabba's Barge when it was first coming out.
Yeah. I
That
mean,
thing,
I backed the Razor Crest as well, but I
did
think
too.
I'm immediately going to flip that thing because I'm like, I'm not as big of a Star Wars. I know that might piss people off.
Oh, we
not that
just
big of a
lost a
Star
backer.
Wars
Thanks,
fan.
Joe.
Immediately, people start dropping off. They're like, "You don't love Star
We're
Wars."
at 90. We're at 90.
We're almost done with our live cast. Then I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. You know,
Yes, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Is there going to be any international?
I believe it is allowed. It says anywhere in the world right there.
Yep, hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Anywhere in the world. Obviously, shipping is going to be problematic, as in
But
cost.
that's the reason shipping's at the time of, at the end of the campaign.
You confirm that with Peter?
Nope, I haven't talked to him until you brought it up to me.
Okay, yeah, I texted him just to check. Also, Christian, who was our number 2 backer, he asked if the White Ash Season 2 number 1 is available digitally on Scout's website. And the answer is it is now. I just did it while we were talking, buddy. So you can go to the White Ash section and go ahead and purchase that White Ash Season 2 number 1.
Nice.
And again, thank you for backing. And Joe will be sure to send you that.
When you manage your pledge, it also what was that? I saw that. It also doesn't change your backer number. I know this because I already did it. Thank you, John. I wasn't sure about that. So if you were backer 1, 2, or 3, and you don't want to miss those free rewards,
and a little shout out,
more stuff on
Scoutmaster P. Is that what he goes by, Joey?
Yeah, John Scoutmaster P. Yep.
Why Scoutmaster P?
Because it's a whole funny thing because it started because we do the 2 Scout Geeks, and and he was one of the biggest Scout fans, and I was another big Scout fan. We got together and everybody started calling him Scoutmaster P, and it just kind of stuck.
But that's apparently awesome. He's no longer a fan because you dissed Star Wars. So thanks, Joe.
What? It's just not true.
That's funny. Yeah, it's John says that he is backer number 3.
Oh, John.
Dude, that means
so the fact that I know John and he's a huge fan of my book, Long Live Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
Since I know that, John, I'm going to give you something special from Long Live Pro Wrestling.
I think he's like the biggest advocate for Long Live Pro Wrestling.
He is. And I have it all outlined. And by the way, speaking of wrestling, John, Joe here has convinced me to write with my basically childhood best friend and still my best friend. He's the warehouse manager at Scout, and his wife Kathy is our HQ manager. And we developed this a lot where Long Live Pro Wrestling came up with was in college playing PlayStation, WWF Warzone, and Joe convinced me to through Black
it's
Caravan.
Hysterical. We've been on a couple of road trips together, and he'll talk about it all the time. And I was like, you should probably make that into a book. Because
it's pretty hilarious.
Just the character names. We're at 98 backers. 98.
98. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, we created our own. It's called World Domination Wrestling.
Nice.
And stay tuned. We're going to be releasing it, and some of these stories that I've made people laugh so hard they peed themselves with some of the things that we came up with.
99. Who's going to be backer 100?
Ooh. That's
here we are. 100 right there.
Ooh, 100.
And we're at 7,000.
Look at it go. Boom. It's going up again.
Getting close, ladies and gentlemen. 7
look
grand.
at that number. Look at that tick. That's kind of cool.
Wow. And this has only been live for 20 minutes. So
let's see.
So my 1,000 is looking a little bit more
realistic. Yeah, I guess so. The thing is, I'm
only at 98, man. I'm only at 98. Is there a little lag?
Right there. It's on the screen.
Yeah, there's some small lag here sometimes.
Gotcha.
Weird.
Look at that. Again, thank you, everybody. We're very much looking forward to getting these things out in the world.
Here we are.
All right.
And we're at 101. So there it is.
Cool.
101. Did Peter get back to you about the shipping? I'm assuming
he did not.
He might be taking a break. He sounded pretty tired. So.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
we got
thanks everybody for tuning in.
Yes. Happy holidays, everyone. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Ripley's Believe It or Not this afternoon. So
Nice.
Awesome.
with the fam, check it out here in St. Augustine. But everybody have a great weekend. Just so you know, if anyone's in the Fort Myers area, we have the whole stake team, including Francesca, who's the artist from Italy, coming out signing from 12 to 4 on Sunday at the Fort Myers Scout HQ. And now we're having a surprise guest, Jonathan Hendricks of The Recount, and everyone will want to tune in tomorrow for some big news on The Recount, which is also another great figure. We should probably
me and Peter already tossed around the idea of doing a clown terrorist type thing.
Yes, a lot of cool stuff in the works, guys and gals. But again, thank you so much, Joey. Appreciate you helping us with this and joining us today, Joe.
Yeah, and don't forget to mention that there's a huge sale still going on over at Scout.
Yes, absolutely. How can I forget? Well, for the remaining of this afternoon, which is Black Friday, we're doing 50% off all back issues, graded comics, title boxes, which are sets full of, whatever your favorite title. Say it was the Electric Black, you get Electric Black 1 through 4, and then Electric Black Presents 1 through 3, mixed in with some variants and a comic tag, all for a low cost. Everything is 50% off, ladies and gentlemen, except for title boxes and some merchandise. But check it out. You use code BF 2021. No space. Again, capitalized BF as in Black Friday 2021, and it lasts until 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So check that out. Grab some catch up on a lot of cool Scout stuff in Black Caravan and Scoot. And again, thank you so much for joining us today, and we look forward to hopefully doing many of these. Right, Joe?
Yeah. This is, of course, the last one for this year, but we have a lot in store planned for next year, including there won't be campaigns for a couple of these things. We have a Playmate style Phantom Starkiller coming out, Playmate style Murder Hobo, and the Playmate style Count Draco coming out as well. And then it could be some plushies in the future. You never know. So
yes, because our fairy.
And we don't kill spiders. 375 miniatures.
Say again.
We don't kill spiders. We have those in production right now.
Oh, do you got the prototypes? Let's take a look. And by the way, the Murder Hobo.
These are 3-inch, but the actual ones that we're getting of the final product will be gaming miniatures, closer in size to this. So this is a larger version. I just like to get a larger version so I can look at the detail and everything on it. But there will be a 2-pack coming of both Revna and Bjorn for We Don't Kill Spiders. It was supposed to be this fall, but it's going to be early next year. And it will be similarly packaged like the Murder Hobo minis are packaged, where you get 2 cards, 2 figures, and there will be a direct market version. And I do believe that El Rey Comics is getting a variant.
Quick question. I've been meaning to ask you this for a while, and we can leave it off on that. But Bjorn, is that the male version of Bjork? Was that your inspiration for the name of that character?
No, it means bear.
Oh, what does Bjork mean? Dolphin?
No idea.
All right.
She's awesome though. I love Bjork. I have sugar cubes and
the sugar cubes, great. Yes, man, the sugar cubes underrated.
They are. But yeah, them Sigaros. I like all the Icelandic stuff. It's great. But no, I think maybe she just did a play on. I think it's a made up word, or it could be a real name. I don't fucking know.
So it inspired you to do Bjorn. I got you. Cool. All right. Good luck, guys. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of the afternoon. And again, check out the sales. Check out the Kickstarter. A lot going on in the world of Scout, Black Caravan, and Scoot. So and Tracker. Yeah. So again, props to Peter. Did a hell of a job, buddy, and you as well, Joe. You guys, you're killing it. And some of the ideas that we have in store, I can't wait to share with the world. That Murder Hobo. Do you have the Murder Hobo one?
I do. I actually have a colored version of it too. Hold on.
Get out of town. You have the colored version? All right, guys, you got to check out this Murder Hobo. It's like we're also doing Playmate style, like the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones. So you saw on Peter's video, you have a Draco that looks like the Mutagen Man. Remember the Mutagen Man TNT character? and I apologize if I say this incorrectly, and Joe can confirm, but I'm pretty sure the sculptor was the same sculptor who did the Mutagen Man. Peter knew him through channels. Pretty awesome, so right? And then the other one is Star Killer, but it's based on the very first version of Star Killer. It's like a retro, like throwback to the first version. And then the other one is Roddy the Rotten.
So we have these out now that you can buy through Scout. They are the Murder Hobo gaming miniatures, like I was just explaining with the We Don't Kill Spiders figures, which are coming soon. Comes with 2 playing cards, so you can plug it into any tabletop gaming system, and then 2 miniatures to go with it.
And the Lunar through Lunar, those things will be available before Christmas. We actually ship them out, I believe, today at HQ to send to Lunar to all the comic shops. But go ahead, Joe.
So this is the prototype of the Playmate style Roddy the Rotten. He'll come with a backpack. This is a little bit bigger or heavier material than what will actually be used, but he comes with a bunch of different like tools and stuff that will hang off his backpack. But to give you an idea of what he looks like, now he was sculpted by the guy who did the villains for the original Playmates figures for Ninja Turtles.
Knew it.
So it looks like
the Draco done by Mutagen Man, the guy who did Mutagen Man design.
Yeah, it's the same sculptor. He did all
guy.
three of the
Bebop and Rocksteady too, right?
Yep.
He did Bebop, Rocksteady, Shredder, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, so that's so dope. It does. It looks very much like Bebop and Rocksteady style.
But yeah, he's got like nasty warts and cuts on his head and his one missing eye, and he just
that's seriously one of the coolest things. And Jason Lynch, one of the co-creators, he's the one who designed the backpack.
The entire like turnaround for Roddy, and worked pretty hands-on getting this figure.
And the backpack too, right? Because the initial was like, oh, really, the backpack, but the backpack became one of the
the backpack's like going to be a whole like thing. I mean, this is hard for me to show you without it, but yeah, this will attach. And again, this is a prototype, so. But yeah, it's a fantastic looking sculpt and figure. I actually have a blank one of it. This is Jason's. He has the colored one. So yeah, it's cool.
So cool. We're at 112 now, so pretty cool. We stayed on a little extra. But again, everybody, have a great rest of the weekend. And yeah, it's been awesome. We'll talk soon.
Stay tuned for more Tracker Collectibles.
Hell yeah. Take care, guys and gals.